And we are recording. So I'm Kyle Bellick, I'm our executive director. We are just going to get started just about now. Thank you for joining for our first Family Engagement Fun Night. This is so excited. So thanks for being a New York State PTA member. I have two very, very special guests tonight. The first guest is Jason Was. He's the director of summer programs at the Lutheran Middle and High School on Long Island, and he's joined with his son, Danny. They're going to be demoing and doing some fantastic tennis for us. I'm also joined by Tony Rocha. He's a midfielder for the New York City Football Club. We're so excited to have Tony here with us. In 2019, Tony earned his first call-up to the Belize international team after a successful year with the New York City Football Club. Jason and Tony, thanks so much for being here with us tonight. I know they're in the tops of your corners. Now, if you want to, Tony, if you can unmute yourself too, that would be fantastic. Now, if everyone wants, you can change to speaker view in the top right of your Zoom, and you'll be able to see whoever is speaking speak. So let's try that out. I know Bonnie's helping us run the tech here.
Thank you guys for having us. Yeah, I have my co-host tonight is Danny, my son. So he's 6 years old, and we're excited to be here with you guys tonight.
No, thank you. And Tony, if you want to say hi to everybody too, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, same here. Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be here on the first time that we're doing this. So excited to kind of teach you guys some of the soccer activities that we do at NYCFC.
We're so excited. So I'm going to turn things over first. A big thank you to Fidelis Care and the U.S. Tennis Association. So Fidelis Care is our partner with the Every Child Healthy Initiative. I know Donna and her team are on here. So thank you. A huge shout out and thank you to Fidelis Care. I also want to really thank the U.S. Tennis Association for being here with us tonight. And we're going to get started. So I'm going to turn things over to the U.S. Tennis Association for about 15 minutes of tennis. I'm so excited. I have my balls here. I have two different balls. I didn't have a tennis ball, so I got a big ball and a little ball. And then we're going to turn things over to Tony at the New York City Football Club. Neil and Jason, you can take it from here.
All right. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. We're so excited to be here. My name is Neil Thakur, and I'm the schools manager for the U.S. Tennis Association Eastern Section, which covers all of New York State. Today, we're going to have some tennis fun and also talk a little bit about our tennis in schools program. As parents, we all want our kids to stay active in and out of school, and that has been a challenge, especially during this past year. However, tennis has been one of the few sports that is naturally socially distanced and a sport that can be played all your life. So all those little kids, we want to see you out there playing tennis on your courts. With that in mind, we have developed a kindergarten through 12th grade PE program that requires no tennis courts, and we provide everything a school or a teacher needs to get started, all for free. So we're going to discuss this a little bit more, but now I'm going to hand it off to Jason Was, who's the chair of our school committee and an experienced tennis coach, to talk more about this and get the fun started, along with his son, Danny. Jason?
Thanks, Neil. Thank you guys for coming on tonight. Thank you to the New York State PTA for having us. And thank you to USTA for having me on. Tony, excited to see you going, okay, with NYCFC, right? Did I say that? SC, NYCFC?
Yeah, you said it correctly, NYCFC.
I got it. All right, good. Just want to make sure. But let's start off. Guys, we're going to do basically some warm-up stuff that you don't even need a tennis racket for. When we go into schools, these are the types of activities that we do. I really encourage everybody to reach out to Neil and the USTA Eastern to get your school involved. There's a ton of free equipment, and it's a really easy program to start with. So if you have a ball, if you have a tennis ball, some of the things that we're going to do tonight, you can use with a ball that bounces. You can use with a foam ball. If you don't have one, that's fine too. I grabbed some of my smelly socks. Oh man, that smell. And some of my son's smelly socks. So those smell even worse, right? Oh man, they smell terrible. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand up now. We're gonna stand up, everybody, and hopefully you can hear me and everything. And what you're gonna do right now is you're just gonna toss your ball up and catch it. That's all we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna toss it up and catch. And now, once you get kind of good at that, what I want you to try to do, I see a couple of you still have your, yeah, that's excellent. You have your videos on. Great job. So now what you're going to do is you're going to try to, here, Danny, you can do it with me. Okay, now you're going to try to toss it and clap once and then catch. Clap once and then catch. Clap once and then catch. See if you can do it. Okay, now I want to see if you can clap twice and catch it. Ready? Uh-oh, here we go. Danny's got it. I think we got it. Keep going. Now remember, don't break anything in your house. Otherwise, mom and dad won't let you do this again. Okay. And mom and dad, we're going to get you guys involved in a second. So don't go too far. Okay. Because now, right, we'll do one more. We'll try to do 3 now. Ready? We go 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got it. I had to bend my knees really low to catch that one. Let me try that again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got it before it hit the floor, right? So I tossed it up and then I caught it before it hit the floor. Boom. Oh, I got it. I want to see, last try, the most claps you can do and still catch it before it touches the floor. Okay, I'm going to try it with the sock right now so that if it touches the floor, it doesn't bounce all over the place. Here we go. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I hope you guys did too. Try it one more time. I'll give you 10 more seconds to try to catch it with as many claps as you can. And then you could tell me in the comments later how many claps you got in between. Now, oh, you did 4. Danny did 4. He got 4. That was great. All right. So Danny and I are now going to partner up. So moms and dads, sisters, brothers, whoever you got, let's try to partner up. We're gonna face each other. Danny and I are going to go over here. And now we're just going to toss with each other, right? Like this. We're going to try to not let the ball bounce. Okay. We're going to try to catch it out of the air right now. This is really good. Whoa. Good job, dude. Good job. So keep doing that. Keep doing that. The really important part, the reason why this has to do with tennis is you have to follow the ball with your eyes. So you really want to try to follow the ball with your eyes. So let's see it again. This time when Danny and I toss the ball, come on, bud, right over here. Now, when the ball's at its highest point, we're going to try to do that clap again and then catch it. Only when it's at the highest point. Let's see. All right. Now, Danny, you go. Good. When it's at the highest point. Good. 1 clap. 1 clap. Oh, you got 2 claps? Danny says 2 claps at the highest point and then catch. Let's see if you guys can do it. Ready? Here we go. Nice. Oh, he hit the ceiling. That's the highest point. Let's try it again. Ready? Here we go. Good. I like that. Good save. Good save, dude. Good. All right. 3 claps? You want to try 3 claps? You ready? Here we go. 3 claps. Good. All right. Oh, you did that. You caught your own. Ready? Good. All right. We got it. Now, if you're getting good at that, now we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to make it a little bit harder. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sidestep with each other. So we're going to try to shuffle, right? We're just going to do it without the ball for a second. So Danny, ready? We're going to sidestep like this. And we're going to sidestep like this. And we're going to sidestep like this. And we're going to sidestep like this. Good job. Good job. So now, if you got the sidestep down, now I want to see if you can toss the ball and sidestep at the same time. Ready? Here we go. Let's go. Ready? We're going to go that way, then we'll come back. Ready? Here we go. Good. Really good. Whoa. Good, 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 good. Look at this. That's good. Oh, a little higher. All right, a little higher. Good, good, good. All right. We got it. So let's see. You guys got, oh, good job. Good job. Now, and this will only work if you have the sock, you can keep going in the air. If you have a ball that bounces, you could try to do the same thing with a bounce this time. Ready? Let's try the same thing with a bounce. Good job. Good job. Really good. Woo! Stay with your partner. Stay with your partner. Stay with your partner. Good job. Good job. Good job. Woo! Oh, yeah. Danny's moving fast. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. That was good. That was good. So let me see. How did everybody do? How did everybody do? Were we able to do it? Oh, I like that some of you went outside. It was raining by me. I couldn't bring the computer outside before. I couldn't get outside. But what's great about it is you can do this in a living room. You can do this in your basement. You can do this in your kitchen. Don't break anything, then you get in trouble. Okay, that's unbelievable. Keep going, guys. Great job. Okay, I'm gonna make a hard one now. Tony, this one's for you. Okay, this is the impossible level. Not everybody's gonna be able to do this. This is the impossible level. Tony, I don't think I can do this, but I think Tony would be really good at this. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a ball on the floor. I'm going to put a ball on the floor, and I'm going to try to kick the ball as Danny tosses the ball to me. Ready? Are you ready? Stand up. Ready? Here we go. We gotta try to kick it back. Toss, toss, toss. No. Ready? Toss, toss, and kick. Good. Kick. 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 Yeah. Oh, good job. Good job. Toss and kick. Toss and then kick. Ready? Oh, no. Good job. So if you have two balls, that's a really hard one to do. That's the impossible level. Tony, that was for you, buddy. Okay. That's for the soccer players that want to start playing tennis a little bit too. We try to do that. So great job, everybody. Great job, everybody. So you could do bouncing with the shuffle. And if you get really good, you could do two balls at once, right? As you shuffle. I don't know about you, but I already started sweating, and that was just a couple minutes of exercise. I'm going to show you guys a video that Danny and I did a while back. Oh, Kathleen, thank you for asking a question, but can you ask it in the comments? Okay, so I'm gonna show a video of Danny and I playing tennis outside, and it just shows you some of the different things that we're able to do with this program. Here we go. Can everybody see the screen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see the screen.
Yes. We can't hear it.
And you can do this with just a toss. You don't even need a racket. You can just toss.
Share system sound.
Hey, Jason, we can't hear anything in that video. So can you tell us what's happening right now?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so I was talking over it. So basically what's going on is Danny is trying to get the ball in the pot of soup. So he volleyed the ball back in the pot of soup. You can just toss it and try to catch it in a big bowl. And then what happened was when we were done with the video, Danny wanted to switch and he wanted to try to create a bowl of soup. So I call that video Volley Soup. And also we have a bunch of those videos at Sport Time U10 on Facebook. And I can put that in the comments and you guys can go there and you can see some other videos like that and you can hear them and do all those things when you do that. So that's kind of a fun way. If you get outside, you can do that in your kitchen. You can do that in your backyard. A lot of fun.
Jason, that's so fun. I want to see all of our kids that are online. Raise your hand if you have a pot of soup or a big pot you can try throwing a ball in. Raise your hand.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Alexis has one.
Do a lot of our kids online raise our hands?
Great job.
Oh, wow, nice job. And I know, Jason, I think you're going to play another video, or are we going to stop sharing this one?
Yep, I'm going to stop sharing. See, this is what happens when you're working out. When you're working out and then they ask you to go on and do some technology. That is the tough part.
Thank you. And we do want to make sure, while it's great seeing everybody, we want to make sure that everybody is still staying on mute, except for Jason and Tony right now. Thanks, everybody. This is so fantastic.
So yeah, we'll show one more. How's that? We'll do one of my favorite ones because, and let's see if we can get. Want to make sure that we can get the volume on this one.
Jason, check that little box on the left-hand side on your share screen.
I got it. I thought I did the last time. I promise. I thought I did. Okay, so this one's a really fun video. And I love the volume on this because Danny actually commentates this one. But this was playing tennis against the wall without any racket. So let's see. Called the Choose Your Weapon Challenge. All right. So you wouldn't need anything. We just picked up things at home.
All right, guys, so we've been practicing a lot of rallies against the wall, maybe with partners. Well, now we're going to do the Choose Your Weapon Challenge. So this is the task. You've got to pick something other than your tennis racket to either rally with a partner or rally up against the wall. Let's see some of the different things that I found that I'm going to try to rally with right here, right now. Got my ping pong paddle out. Let's see if I can do it. Oh. Woo. All right. Don't forget the backhand.
Do you have to
All right.
choose another weapon?
So I got that. Yeah. So this is Danny. This is my son Danny's favorite one so far. We're going to try this paddle. This is new. Woo. We'll try the backhand too. Whoa. All right.
She's shuffling while it's paddling.
I'm getting pretty good with this. Okay, getting pretty good with this. I want to try something different.
I want to try the pan.
Uh-oh.
That's not a paddle or pan.
I'm going to try to do it with this frying pan right here. Oh, that one's heavy. Gotta work up. Ah!
I think he's losing battles.
Oh, got the frying pan. All right, let's see what else we got.
Use the book. I'm using a book.
I have not used this ever. Okay? And I don't plan to, even with all this free time that we have. So let's see if I can get my rallies going with this.
The rally's going with that.
All right. Pretty good.
Now we're gonna choose another weapon.
Here's a tough one. Here's a tough one. Let's see if you guys can do this one. Ready?
Basketball for a weapon.
Oh, this
A
one's tough.
basketball for a weapon.
Oh.
I don't understand that.
And here's the last one. See if you can do it with your feet.
Dad, don't use it with the basketball in your hands and just shuffle your feet.
So that was our Choose Your Weapon challenge. And we had the commentary from my son Danny, who you saw. He's practicing in the background now, all the things we worked on today. So I think, you know, the really cool part about tennis, it's really come a long way, and the way we teach it, you don't need as much equipment. You don't need to be out on that big court all the time. You can play in smaller spaces, especially when you're just starting to learn. Danny wants to keep playing back here, but I'm really excited to see what Tony's got. That last one was for you, Tony. You know, you see, we used our feet to hit the ball and rally. But really, you got to remember, when we talk about rallying in tennis, it just means going back and forth. So if you have a partner, if you have a wall and you can do something back and forth, you can track the ball and just have a lot of fun with it. So thank you guys for coming on tonight. I hope you had fun. And now I'll kick it over to Kyle and Tony, and I'm really excited to see what Tony's got in store tonight.
I know, we're so excited. Yay, Jason, that was fantastic. I know, Neil, we're going to get to you after we talk to Tony. So we're going to go to Tony to talk about some cool soccer moves. Then we're going to go to Neil and Doug to talk a little bit more about the different programs that are free to families for tennis and for the football club. So Tony, to you. Then we're going to go Neil and Doug. Thanks so much, everybody. Tony, it's all yours.
Awesome. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, and I appreciate incorporating a couple of soccer skills in there. I'm going to set up my camera right here. If you guys have a ball, I brought a soccer ball, but if you have socks or anything, we're going to go ahead and kind of get warmed up. Just like Jason said, we're going to start with juggling. Probably this is one of the easier things that you can do, and the level of difficulty isn't that high. So what you're going to start with is either your left or right foot. Just take one touch and catch it. And if you do one with your left, you can do it with your right. One kick and then catch it. And then you can go two and then catch it. And then two with the right and then catch it. And then see if you can alternate. Let me look to see if we're doing that. Alternate with your left foot. If you do one juggle, catch it. If that's too easy, then you can go to two juggles and then see how many you can get. So you can go two. If you can go three and catch, 1, 2, 3, catch, 1, 2, 3, 4, catch. See if you can do left foot. And then if we can do your other foot, right foot, see if you can get both your feet incorporated, and see if we can do all that. See if it's There we go. See how many we can get? 4, 5, something simple. And see if you can do a competition with your partner. If you have someone there in the room with you. I know it's a little bit harder with the tennis ball or a ball that's smaller, but it's fun. So yeah, it's good. See you guys doing there. Nice. Keep it up. Let me know in the comments how many you guys get. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So now we warmed up a little bit. Now we'll put the ball on the floor and we'll do a little basic drills. So this is what I do, or I've done a lot growing up to make sure I kind of keep my technique up. They're called rollbacks. So you're gonna start with your foot on the ball, roll it back, and touch your foot with your laces. So I'm gonna do it slow, touch it, roll it back, touch it with the laces. And then the faster I can get, I can do it quicker like that. And then when I do it with my left foot, I can also do it with my right. Slow to start, touch it back, and with laces. Touch it back, and with laces. This is also to help you get control of the ball. Make sure you're using both feet, both your left and your right feet. Let's see if you guys are doing it correctly. If you guys slow it down a little bit. If you guys find it pretty easy, then you can speed it up. Nice, good job, guys. Perfect. And then as well, if you can find it easy, you can even alternate.
They're asking how many can you do? How many can you do?
Oh, for juggles?
Yes.
I haven't done it in a while, but I know it's a lot. I can't remember. I know whenever I was young and I used to juggle, and I think I got it to like 200 or 300 or something like that. But that was a long time ago.
Impressive.
So yeah, and then when we finish out with the laces, now we can do the inside the foot. So it's a little variation of what I just did, but it's a rollback and inside the foot now. So instead of using this part of my foot, I'm going to use this part of my foot. So we worked on doing laces, now we're doing inside. So it's just rolling back inside the foot. I know it seems pretty simple, but it'll definitely help your skill if you're wanting to get better with the ball. And all last year we were in quarantine and having to be by yourself. And if you don't really need friends to do this, or you can do it with friends, but social distance and everything. So, and then when you get the hang of it, you can alternate. Roll back inside the foot, roll back inside the foot. It's a good variation to the one that we just did. And also make sure that you're looking up as well, not looking at the ball if it's too easy for you. There we go. I see you, Liz, doing it well. Perfect. Mia, good job, Mia. Keep it up. Awesome, guys. These are good drills you can do by yourself every day. You can go outside. All you need is the ball and nothing else. So then when we're doing that, we're going to switch to a little bit of moves. So instead of doing the basic drills, it's going to be one step over. So you can do it with your left foot first. It's just one step over, a scissors. So if I'm running at a defender and I want to make a move and get past them, I can do a scissors and then go the other way. So I'll slow it down again for you guys. It's just one fake step over with the left foot and then take it with the other foot, outside the foot. And then you can do it the other way, step over the right, take it with the left foot. So that's just a basic move that you learn to get past defenders. Let's see. Nice, good job. And if you have a partner, one of you could be the defender, one of you can be the attackers. And then you can see if the move works on them, and then you can switch and vice versa. Let's see, nice, good job, Yvette. There we go. Perfect.
And
Yeah,
Tony, this is fantastic. Keep playing. Thanks everybody for showing your cool soccer moves. Just remember, if you want your video turned on, you can type your name right in the chat box. And we're just going to keep ourselves muted too, so we can hear Tony. Take it away, Tony.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you. And And then another one, this one is pretty fun because then you can get creative with it as well. It's just inside the foot. So just keeping it right here, controlling it inside the foot. Touching right, left, right, left. This will definitely get your heart rate up as well. Just keeping it. See how many touches you can get between your feet without the ball going wide like that. See if we can keep the ball close. Little touches, and then you can speed it up the quicker you can get. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you see my face. Now I can look up and I'm not looking at the ball. Still see if I can keep the ball up. The ball went that way. So see if we can do that. Perfect, good job. Who's that right there? Gladys. Good job, Gladys, I see that. Nice. Perfect, yeah, like I said, these are good drills to do. Kind of when you're on your own to get your technique up with the ball, because it's one of the most important things that not only me as an athlete, but I guess you guys growing up trying to play soccer will definitely help with. Perfect. Good job, Matthew. Good job, Quinn. Keep it up.
And Tony, you recommend that we take water breaks when we're doing these workouts, right?
Absolutely. If you feel the need to go grab some water, take a rest and go grab some water. I know I've been doing it for 5 minutes, but I'm breathing pretty hard, so it's definitely a good workout. Gets your heart rate up. All right, and then so for the last drill that I have for you guys, it's a little bit, I guess, a variation of what I just said, but now it's going to be 3 of what I did. 1, 2, 3, outside the foot. I'll slow that again for you guys. 1, 2, 3, outside the foot. 1, 2, 3, outside the foot. Variation of what I just did, but just touching with the outside the foot. So let's see if you guys can do that. It's very important to make sure you can, I guess, control the ball with every part of your foot, especially as a sport that requires you to do that with your feet. So that's a lot of the drills that I had for you guys to kind of get outside, to get moving, get your heart rate up, and have fun while you're doing that. And the juggles, like I said, it can be good competition if you're outside with friends and you don't really have enough to play small-sided. Just go out there and all you need is a ball and a friend, and you guys can have a good time. So that's the drills I had for you guys. I guess I can kick it back over to.
Thank you so much, Tony. That was fantastic. Hey, Jason, if there was going to be one fun new move, don't go away, Tony. If there was going to be one fun, cool move you would have everybody do right now, what would it be?
Ooh, one fun, cool move.
Yeah, what would you and Danny do?
Oh, let's see. Let's try it. You want to try something? All right, you ready? Here we
Oh
go.
yeah, I can't wait for this.
If you have to, you can do it with one sock and one ball if you have both of those, or 2 balls. So what we're gonna do, Danny, where'd all the balls go? There they are. Come on, man. Come on over. So this time what we're gonna do is we're going to over there. We're gonna bounce the bouncy ball and we're gonna toss the not so bouncy ball. Okay, so here we are. So now we've got to focus on 2 different objects in the air. Ready? Here we go. Oh, you have one, I have one. Ready? I'm gonna toss, you're gonna bounce. Ready? And then when you have the sock, you toss. When you have the ball, you bounce. Ready? Go. Oh, good. And communication is really important here. You want to talk to your partner so you know when they're gonna toss the ball, so that you can do it. So we'll do it on 3. Ready? Toss it on your hand like this. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we got it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I dropped it. Danny caught it and I dropped it. So that's the one. If you guys want to try something that's a little bit more difficult, okay, a little bit fancy, try it with two balls, or you could use a sock and a ball, whatever works. So 1 bounce, 1 toss, and see if you can work on that. And then you'll follow the ball with your eyes.
That's fantastic, Jason and Danny. Thanks so much. Hey, Tony, what do you think? If you were going to show everybody one cool move right now, what would you show them to do?
One cool move with the soccer ball. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was just juggling. So just juggle as many without letting it bounce as well. It's just
Oh, I'm
slugging in the
gonna
air.
try that. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, especially, and then you can do tricks where,
Oh, Kyle.
I'm going. Tony's much better at this than me. Tony, do that again. Show that cool move for everybody.
okay, yeah. So just juggling, you can even let it bounce around. Well, mess up there, but that's why we're doing practice. You can let it bounce around your foot. A little around the world. Let's see if I can get it here.
Tony, that's fantastic. Now, I have a question for Jason and Tony for all of our families. Do you have to stretch sometimes before you do heavy exercise? Jason, what do you think? And then Tony, what do you think?
Yeah, so I mean, listen, Tony's a professional athlete, so he knows even better than I do. But I like to get a little warm up before I stretch, right? When you stretch, where you're not moving, if you just do that cold, sometimes that can actually do a little more harm than good. So, we like to get a little warm up with a little jog or, something like that, maybe some jumping jacks, get a little bit of sweat going, get a little bit of our heart rate up, and then we'll usually try to stretch and make sure that, we're getting all those body parts that we're using, and even the ones that maybe we don't think we're using as much. So, getting your full body ready to play is always really, really important.
I think that's great. Jason, Tony, what do you think about stretching? Is that really important?
Oh yes, definitely most important. I know every day before we train, we allocate an hour of stretching and making sure that our body's ready to go out there and to perform on the practice field. So it's probably one of the most important things that we do to kind of prevent injuries. And especially there's a wide range of ages on our team. So a lot of the older guys really need to stretch and kind of take care of their body maybe more than
Tony, can you show us some stretches that might be helpful for our families and our kids?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Yeah, so we have, this is, you can just get in a lunge position. So you can do either your right or your left knee on the ground. I'm doing my right knee on the ground. So you want to kind of keep your hips forward and you'll feel a stretch right here on your hip flexor. So this is what we do. One of the stretches that we do before we go outside and get ready. And depending on where you feel it, you can lean forward a little bit. You really feel a stretch right here in the knee that's on the ground. Or then if that's too much, you can just kind of stay more upright, straight. But you should feel it here. And if you hold that for maybe 15, 20 seconds, and then you can switch legs. So making sure you're keeping both legs stretched properly. You want to keep your hips straight forward, and you'll feel, like I said, right here, all down your leg. Make sure you're also keeping your back straight so you're not bent over like this, because then you won't feel it really in your leg. So keep your back straight and get in lunge position. And you should feel it in your hips. And then also from this position, you can keep the leg that's on the ground, extend a little bit more. And then now you can bend over a little bit and you'll feel it now in your hamstrings. So we went from this position with your lunge to extending your leg out. And now you'll feel it on the back of your right leg that's extended. And then we'll just hold that position for a little while, get the hamstrings nice and warm. And then when you've held that for a little bit, now you can switch over to the other leg. We'll start in the lunge position like we did. Extend the leg that's front out. And now we'll feel it here in the left hamstring a little bit. Right there. So those are a couple of stretches that we do before we go out to the field.
And Tony, that's so fantastic. Hey, Jason, I know when you're playing tennis, you're using your arms a lot. Can you show us a couple maybe stretches with your arms?
Sure thing. So I don't know if you guys can see me. So we like to do some arm circles here, make them really small. Everybody can do this one, right? You can just do it like a really small circle, just like that. And then you can start to make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, just like that, right? Get your shoulders nice and warm because you're going to be hitting the ball
okay, and using your shoulders a lot over. It's so big where you're almost clapping with yourself right there. You gotta give yourself a round of applause right there. That's good. And then you can go backward, do the same thing. So you put your palms up to the ceiling and you move your circles a little bit back, right? Arms back, and then you go bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger all the way. Make them really, really big like that. And then when you're done with that, you can kind of, now that you're warm, now you can hold these stretches that you might have learned in gym class, or, you know, one of your sports coaches might have taught you, right? These are good stretches, especially at the end. You know, Tony, I know you were talking about, you know, warming up and stretching. It's also really good to stretch after you're done working out. Okay, a lot of people forget to do that, but that's when your body's nice and warm and stretched out and ready for the stretch. So Tony, I don't know if the team does a little stretch after they play, but I know a lot of athletes sometimes stretch afterwards to keep themselves healthy and feeling good.
Yeah, to piggyback off of that, we do stretch and foam roll after training sessions. So like you said, our body's a little bit warmer, so maybe that range of motion that we couldn't get before training, now our bodies can get there after training, and we're able to stay flexible and stay healthy. So we definitely stretch after training.
And thanks, Jason and Tony. I want everyone to give Jason and Tony a big round of applause. Yay! This is
Thank
so
you, guys.
awesome.
Thank you so much for coming on.
We want to talk a little bit too about some opportunities for our parents who may be watching. So you kids stay on because I know Tony and Jason are going to be doing some cool stuff. But I want Neil and Doug, and if he's available, or Donna, but we're going to go to Neil first and talk a little bit about the tennis program that's available to you all as PTA. Neil, I just can you see my screen, Neil?
Yes, I can. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
great. I'm going to turn things over to you for a few minutes.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm already sweating from all those exercises. So I'm going to invite Jason to join me in this little presentation for the parents. So as I mentioned earlier, we have our tennis in school program for PE teachers. And again, as I said, we don't need courts. It can be done in a gym, on a blacktop, in a hallway, anywhere really that they can roll a ball. So Kyle, if you can go to the next slide, we'll just run through these quickly so we can give everybody a little bit about information. So no court, no problem. Oh, there's, okay. All right. There you go. That's our school team. We're, as I said earlier, we're located all over New York State. We will share our information I'll send our information to Kyle, who will send it to you in an email. Wherever you may be, we can help you and your schools get this program implemented. The next slide, please. We can go to the next slide. Thanks. That was Jason. A little bit about him. I mentioned he's the director at a Lutheran school in Long Island, as well as being one of our coaches and the chair of our schools committee. All right, the next one. Next slide. All right, we're just going to go right to the next one after this and play a short video. It's just 2 minutes. It's going to give you an overview about how tennis is played in the schools, and a couple of teachers are going to tell you about it too. So just watch. Thank you.
I'm going to just reshare to make sure the volume.
And be spread out individually in the general space.
Out, going backwards, and all about. You can jump anywhere, keeping our space, keeping safe. Woo, look at this, doing it. Very nice. And good, look around, you still got personal space. Keeping it safe and fantastic. This time, when I say in or out, instead of jogging, let's do skipping. Skipping is nice and easy. In, moving forward, skipping. Out, skipping backwards, kind of to the side there. Ooh, look at you keeping it about freeze. Look at you keeping a wiggle ball on the bracket. Excellent job. And let's skip all about. In our space, good. Oh.
Today we're playing jacks. Jacks is an activity that you can work on your self-rally and hand-eye coordination. You start bouncing one ball up or even doing a trap, and you call out onesies. When you get 2 in a row, you call out twosies. The goal is to get all the way up to tensies. For more activities like this, check out netgeneration.com.
The curriculum is very nice. It's very easy. I am not a tennis person, but it didn't mean that I couldn't follow the instructions.
The lessons are user-friendly. I'm able to see what standards I'm meeting when I teach each lesson. It allows for modifications. It's easy to follow. That allows me to feel successful as a teacher, and so my students are set up for success in that way.
You don't need to be the best athlete. You don't need to be the fastest or the quickest.
Every child can be successful within the curriculum.
It's a win-win for everyone.
All right, thank you. I'm going to let Jason jump in now and talk a little bit about the school program because he's a coach and he also works in a school.
Yeah, so I think it's a unique time now because, we were doing about 30 schools a year where we would go in and go from school to school teaching the phys ed classes and, bringing tennis to everybody. Obviously, with COVID and everything that's happened over the last year, we had to reinvent ourselves a little bit. And, what ended up happening, the first thing that we were allowed to bring back was tennis. So, because of the natural social distancing that was going on, really when you talk about the opportunities that, I don't think they can hear me right now.
No, they can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh, okay,
we can
good.
hear you okay.
All right. Sorry. No, I was getting something in the chat. But so we were able to bring back tennis before any other, PE type of programs. But what the USTA provides is free equipment. And it's a lot of equipment. I keep telling everybody, this is like the biggest no-brainer ever. So if your school hasn't spoken to the USTA and signed up with the Net Generation program, they're giving for an elementary school, for a middle school, for a high school, each school that signs up, you'll get a big bag of equipment with 30 rackets, balls, sidewalk chalk. It's a huge bag to keep it all in. It's about $750 worth of equipment, and that's for free from the USTA. So, to me, it's a really simple program. And what they'll do is they'll set your phys ed teachers up to get training from someone like myself who comes in and works with all the phys ed instructors in the district to teach them how to deliver tennis in a fun and safe way so that the kids can get playing right away. The idea is to get everybody playing instantly. Not, we're not sitting there, I have to learn 5-6 different strokes and then I can start playing. We want to play right away. That's our goal.
And I know that's so exciting. So I'm going to beg Tony for 1 second. Tony, if you can turn your camera on. We want to see a couple more cool moves that you may have to get kids moving a little bit. And then we're going to turn things over to the New York City Football Club. And we're going to talk about a fantastic opportunity that they're giving everybody. Tony, are you still on with us?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, I'm still on.
There he is. There he is.
Guys.
So Tony, show us something that you can do real quickly. When we'll wrap it up, we're going to wrap it up with the kids and show us something that you can do that could be fun, that you could do by yourself, maybe with your ball outside or in your living room.
Okay, yeah. So in your living room, I don't know if the parents are going to approve of this, but if you have a couch, I'm actually in a garage right now. So you have your ball, and then you can just use the wall. So another important thing for soccer is your first touch. And so just having the technique with the ball. So if I'm able to use the wall as, I guess, a partner. So in tennis, you have a wall. In soccer as well, you can use a wall. So I'm going to use this wall right here behind me. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys, but just focusing on passing the ball. So we're going to use the inside of the foot right here, like we did before with the touches. But I'm just going to play it one touch off the wall and make sure it gets back to me, and take the touch again with the same inside the foot. So I'm playing it off the wall, touching it inside the foot, off the wall, inside the foot. And so we're just doing that to focus on passing, make sure we're hitting at the right part of with the right part of the foot and the right part of the wall. So the ball's coming back. And then also for our first touch, inside the foot to make sure we're settling it correctly. So like I said again, touch, pass, inside the foot, inside the foot. When you get the hang of it with one foot, then you can switch to the other foot. So I was doing the right foot. Now I'm going to turn it over and do my left foot. Touch inside, touch inside. Very simple move. It keeps you active, gets your heart rate going. 10 touches on your right, 10 touches on your left. And you can even do outside the foot. So if I'm passing it, for example, with the inside, then I can take a touch with the outside of my foot. So once again, focusing on different parts of the foot that you can just be outside against a wall, against the couch on the inside if you're not using a hard ball. But like Jason said, we're not breaking anything. So yeah, that's a good activity that you guys can do.
Tony, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And again, thanks everybody for Jason and Tony. Now I want to share something, and Donna, I know you're on the line, so if you could unmute yourself, I'm going to put you on the spot. Donna is our fantastic partner from Fidelis Care. Donna, thanks for joining us. I know you're joining us with your kids at home, like I'm joining you here with Jackson.
I had her for a few minutes. She's all excited between the soccer and the tennis ball right now. But.
It's fantastic. And I want to thank Donna and the New York City Football Club. So we're going to send everybody on this Zoom all of the tips from the U.S. Tennis Association Eastern. We're going to send them all of the tips that we have as a part of our Every Child Healthy program. We're also going to send you a special promotion from the New York City Football Club. I'm putting it in the chat right now. And I know Doug is on here as well. Donna, could you tell a little bit about this promotion? And Doug, if you are still on, Doug Bennett, if you
Doug was playing on
unmute
Tony's
yourself
video.
too.
Somehow I think they're together.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, there's Doug. Doug, tell us a little bit about this fantastic opportunity for all of our families.
Yeah, sorry. So it looks like Tony is talking right now, but everybody, my name's Doug. Thanks for joining tonight. I work actually for the front office of New York City FC. So I kind of work behind the scenes to make sure Tony and his teammates have everything they need to play the games. And we play at a Yankee Stadium up in the Bronx. So as a special thank you to everybody who joined tonight, Kyle's going to drop in the chat there, but everybody who attended this evening is going to get some free tickets to go to our next game at Yankee Stadium on Saturday. That's Saturday, May 15th. So you guys can go in person and see Tony and his teammates play in the stadium. So it's while supplies last. You guys can click on that link. You can get up to 4 tickets for you and the family to go. But we really appreciate all of you attending this evening. And thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the match.
And Doug, that's so fantastic. We just have one question. People want to know what time the match is on May 15th.
It is at 1 o'clock. So
Oh, that's fantastic.
You guys can warm up with the moves that Tony and Jason shared with you, and then you guys can head on to the stadium.
Unmuted. And we're going to send this info out to everybody that's on the Zoom too. So you'll have it via email, but check out that link too. And Jason, if you could come back on too, and Tony, and I just want to really, where it is, the May 15th soccer match is in Yankee Stadium. So that is the day that's available. So I'm going to post that again. And Tony's posting in there, Yankee Stadium, yay. So Jason and Tony and Donna, and I know Jocelyn and Neil is on from the U.S. Tennis Association, and Doug from the New York City Football Club. We are so thankful to have you as partners. On behalf of our president, I know our president Dana Platon is on as well. On behalf of our president, we're so appreciative that you are all here and a part of our family. So give everybody another round of applause. And type right there in the chat, all you kids, say thank you, thank you. And I hope all of you can go play tonight more with your caregivers. So we're so excited to bring this to you. We're hoping to do this once a month, family. So we want to really connect that, make that family engagement connection with our fantastic kids and caregivers. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night.
Kyle, it's Dana. I just wanted to say a quick hello to everybody.
Oh,
and,
yay, wait, it's somebody very important. It's Dana, our New York president.
I'm not that important. I just say yes to everything. So here I am, the president. But I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. As Kyle said, we are planning more of these fun activities for families. And I can't thank everyone enough. I've been watching all your videos. I've been seeing all the kids playing. It looks like you had a great time. So we'll see you again the next time. And maybe we'll see you on Saturday at Yankee Stadium. So thanks again, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you, Miss
Bye.
President. Thank you, Tony and
Thank you,
Jason and
guys.
everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you, guys, and good luck this
Bye.
weekend at Yankee Stadium.